second. But first, a couple of highlights presented by Hilton. Raptors Heat, Marc Gasol to Kawhi Leonard. Makes the tap pass to Danny Green for the open three.
That's a great play by Kawhi.
I heard you last week say Kawhi's a bad passer. Man, he heard you. He's trying to work on it, Nick.
I didn't say. I said passing's the only thing he's not elite at. But that was spectacular.
I don't know if you said. I had to go to the tape on that one.
Okay. All right, Knicks and Wizards. Mario Hezonja finds Mitchell Robinson, soars for the alley-oop over Sam Dekker.
Mitchell Robinson is one of the under-the-radar, bright, potentially young stars of the league. He's not playing a ton for the Knicks, but his per-36 numbers are unbelievable for a player his age. He's been one of the few things they can hold on to moving into next season.
All right, Bucks and Hawks. Giannis coast-to-coast posterizes Alex Len.
Oh, no. Where do you do this Euro step, see?
Oh, man, that's his number one thing inside the paint, bro. Euro step either way.
I mean, start the Euro step at the free throw line, end with a dunk at the rim. Doesn't even have to go to the go-go gadget arms there. Gets right to the cup.
Yeah, why does the defender keep going backwards? What do you think he's going to do?
Jazz and Lakers. Donovan Mitchell with one of the smoothest Euro steps, speaking of, we've seen this season.
Let me see this again.
Boom, boom, boom.
Oh, come on. Now, the Lakers, another bad win for them. I don't know what they're doing here late in the season.
You should see this video of a young girl in Utah who doesn't want to go to sleep. Her dad is making her go to sleep. She's like, I want more Donovan Mitchell.
Really?
Oh, it's amazing. It is amazing.
Moving on now, let's talk some LeBron James. Already shut down for the year, already focused on next year. A lot of questions swirling around this Lakers team. Who will be their next head coach? How will LeBron's body hold up? Will any of the young core even be around next season? Number of moving parts as the Lakers hit the summer, but LeBron says he's excited for the journey.
And I'm looking forward to seeing who jumps in the car with me and want to take this ride to the top. I know what I bring to the game. I know my commitment to the game. I've never cheated the game, and throughout my career, it's always given back to me. And that doesn't say, I'm not saying I'm guaranteeing a championship, but I am guaranteeing my body, I'm guaranteeing my mind will be and always be in championship mindset until I'm done.
All right, so, Nick, when the summer hits and LeBron goes out and he starts talking to a bunch of players that he thinks might be good fits for the team, for himself, what should the recruiting pitch be? How is he going to sell the Lakers and what they have to offer to these guys?
Well, I think this is more complicated than maybe a lot of people acknowledge, because you can't ask a bunch of girls to the prom. So they're going to find out that, wait, he asked you too? Like, can you go to multiple guys and say, you're my first option? You're the guy we will put everything on hold for? Or does he have to be very cautious and judicious with the words he chooses? Like, the overall pitch is, come here, come to the greatest franchise in NBA history, along with me, bring the Lakers back to prominence, and then in a couple of years, I'll turn the keys to the car over to you, and it will be your franchise. That's the general pitch. But then what do you say to Kyrie? What do you say to Kawhi? You don't have to recruit Anthony Davis because that would be a trade. The Kawhi one, to me, is the most complicated because Kawhi is a tough nut to crack now. I don't know what you say to Kawhi. I don't know if there's anything to say to Kawhi. To Kyrie, it's simple. It's, hey, man, like Richard Jefferson said this weekend, let's run it back. It'll be a little bit different teams, but KD's leaving Golden State. You and me against Steph and Clay, let's see how it goes. But does going after Kyrie hard, does that sour Kawhi? So I don't think it's simple. I think the general pitch is come to the Lakers, live in LA, compete for championships, and then get the franchise. But the specific pitch to players is more complex to me.
And I don't even know if the players, because LeBron's in a tough spot. Because even as you explained the pitch there, come join me in LA, most storied franchise, and then in a couple years, I'll give you the keys. Well, who said why it's got to be that way? Well, why they got to share with LeBron? LeBron's at the end. But his whole approach is that whoever it is going to be second fiddle to me. I believe that can be a problem, just as easy as you explained it. That's not what Kyrie wants to hear. He's tired of being his little brother. Hey, man, come join me in L.A. And then in 2 years, well, why can't certain games you turn the team over to me right now?
Sure. Yeah.
But that's not what they're saying because LeBron doesn't think that way. So that becomes a problem. You tell Kawhi, hey, Kawhi, you've been all MVP. You've been MVP of the finals. You've won championships. But you know something? I'm getting ready to do you a favor, buddy. In 2 years, I'm going to turn the Lakers over to you. Kawhi's like, well, why I got to wait 2 years? Kawhi right now thinks he's as good as LeBron. So there becomes, how do I pitch this? What do I say? So there are so many reasons why this could go bad for LeBron and the Lakers.
Chris Broussard made an interesting point last week, said whoever they bring in, if they do better than they did last year, that's going to be because of that person. Can't that be part of the pitch? Look, all we got to do is be better than what we did this year. That's going to be because you did that. You brought us a little more of a win than we got last year.
I think it's a great point by Broussard, and I think that will be part of the mindset going in, is that it won't be if we make the Western Conference Finals, make the NBA Finals, LeBron gets all the credit because LeBron was there this year and they didn't even make the playoffs. So I do think in an odd way that helps some of the recruitment. But I want to ask you a question, C. What would your advice, if LeBron said to you, how would you go about it?
I would go after KD. That's what I would do. I'd go after and get the best basketball player that's available.
And what would the pitch to KD be is my question, I guess.
Man, let's do this together. We could be the greatest combo ever in the history playing for the best franchise ever. You want to live in L.A.? Let's do this together, KD. LeBron would be a drastic help for KD as far as the media, regardless of what KD is saying about, oh, man, LeBron, man, when you're with him. No. That's what he would. He needs a big brother every once in a while. But on the court, LeBron needs someone else on the court that can score the basketball, can stretch the defense, can get their own shot. That's what I would do. Why would I settle for the best? If I'm going to the prom, it's my last year. Hey, girl, let's go. Me and you. I'm going after the best one. I've been about the best my whole life, and LeBron should be about that. Why would I settle if I think KD is the best player and I know LeBron thinks that way? Why would I settle for somebody? Kimba? Kyrie? Kawhi? Keep that yourself. You can go to the Clippers. I'm going after KD. I make the biggest pitch to KD. That's what I would do if I was LeBron James.
Would you be worried that that going after Kevin Durant and having the other guys feel like they are second or third choice would hurt your chances with them? Because I
don't care. I wouldn't care about it because he is the absolute best. That's up to them. If Kyrie thinks he's better than KD, then so what? You got to deal with it. But I'm going after, I'm not going to worry about someone's feelings, as you know this. I don't care about people's feelings. Right. They're your feelings.
But here's the problem with that is
Kawhi's not going to be offended because you don't even know how to approach Kawhi. Now, someone like Kyrie, he can be offended, but he shouldn't be because KD is
better. No. There's no, everybody knows KD's better than Kyrie. The problem would be, would you want to invest that much time and energy and potentially upsetting a guy that you have a real chance with for a guy that's a, 1 in 20?
I would take my 1 in 20. If LeBron's about winning championships, it should be about getting the best players. And forget about if I don't succeed in this. I'm going to tell you what's a failure. If he get through this free agency, he ain't going to win no championship. If he don't get no big star, his career is going to go like this, just playing games. Well, how good is LeBron James? And he is not going to be in the NBA Finals and in the spotlight. So for me, after going to 8 straight finals, missing the playoffs, I'm going to get the biggest superstar that I can get, and I'm talking to KD.
Well, if you are talking about when LeBron's going to start all this pitch, you should listen to the whole interview because this feels like it is the first of many pitches, both to the public and to whoever's out there as a potential free agent listening. All right, take a break. Coming up, why is Antonio Brown feuding with former teammates on Twitter? That's next on First Things First. Instagram is busy.
Hey, when they put this show together, I went for the best, but hey, I did.